They always say that, you're born into a family, but sometimes you can also choose some family members. And I feel that the people at Options, they are like family to us.
It's incredible because they feel like they are a part of something. And he's never had that before.
Options is this wonderful organization that really was like my lifeline.
It added dimensions to her life that I couldn't provide.
I know firsthand that he'll be taken care of.
Hi, I'm Debra Dermid, and this is my brother, Frank Delgado. He was born with Down syndrome, and I'm his older sister that takes care of him. Listening to the prognosis of him and what they were saying about, what his accomplishments would be was very hard to hear because I knew that he had more potential than that. Frank's special needs affected the family in a way that I feel it was positive. Back then, they did not realize how far people with Down syndrome, can go, and they can have a quality life, just like the rest of us. When Hurricane Katrina hit in 2005, I think it devastated all of our families up in St. Bernard Parish. And then in 2008, our father passed away, and this was very, very devastating to Frank. He tried to commit suicide twice because he did not understand what happened to our father. As much as we were always there and try to support him and try to explain to him what was going on, he just could not comprehend. And this was something that a lot of us deal with, and I think we don't really think about this for our special needs population. I went and met with some people from Families Helping Families. They directed me to Options, and they directed me into help him mentally to recover from this depression that he was going through. They also provided in-home services that I didn't have to worry about him so much. I had somebody there with my mother helping, along with Frank. And they also brought Frank to doctor's appointments and therapies, and it just took a load off my shoulders. He talks a lot about him going to the library and bowling. He's doing a lot of things that he really enjoys doing now. And I could see that old Frank coming around again, that sunshine coming through him again. And it's all thanks to Options. They always say that, you're born into a family, but sometimes you can also choose some family members. And I feel that the people at Options, they are like family to us.
My sister has always had a special place in my heart. When my sister was born, one doctor told my mother that she should be put in an institution because it would affect my growth. And another doctor told her to take her home and love her like any other child. And that first doctor was so wrong. Once my father realized that she would need additional assistance, he left, packed us all up, and we came to Louisiana. Unfortunately, our father died when I was 9. That was the beginning of my mother coming together with other parents of children with special needs. At the time of Katrina, our mother was on the roof of the hospital for 3 days without food and water. And with all her serious medical conditions, she survived, was flown to Atlanta, Georgia, and one morning I received a phone call, and it was my mother. The next day, she passed away. everything changed. We couldn't go back home, so we came to Hammond. We found out about the options program. She started, and I knew that she was in a place where she would be taken care of. I had to consider her placement in a group home. And as I look back, I see that it was a good decision. It added dimensions to her life that I couldn't provide. It has impressed me so significantly. And as the years went by, I knew we were in the exact right place, and she was too.
I'm Dana Cox, and I am connected to Options because of my son, David. He's a participant at Options, and I'm also a social worker, and I'm employed at Options in the vocational department. He's part of a group here, a little family, and it's not just with him, it's with all of them. Before David came to Options, he was very difficult to work with. You know, he just kept getting more and more and more aggressive. It's like an emotional roller coaster. You know, I would think, why did God pick me to be his mom? Because surely I'm not the best, you know, for him. It was hard, but it was rewarding. We were seeing a behavioral psychologist and finally said, we have to do something. He started at the on-campus enrichment program, and then we opened up the satellite location here at First Christian Church, and it's been a blessing. He has something to do during the day. He has friends. He's learned to be more independent, some coping skills. He deserves to go places with his friends. He gets that socialization. That is very important to every human being. He's happier. He's a happier person. And I know firsthand that he'll be taken care of. It eases my mind. Definitely eases my mind.